today we're going to tell you all about what it's like to live in Morrison, Colorado. Hey guys, it's Hallie and Lauren. We're the Mile High Property Sisters.
We are licensed real estate agents in the beautiful state of Colorado. We absolutely love making these videos, but if you have any real estate needs, please feel free to reach out to us to our number or email listed below. You will always get one of us when doing so, and please hit that subscribe button.
So Morrison, I actually technically grew up in Morrison, even though I'm from Conifer, but my address was Morrison address. So Morrison goes all the way up to Conifer basically, and all the way down it like touches Lakewood, part of Littleton, and I think it's Golden. It's right there. It's truly like the base of the mountains. Like it's right between, it's the only city between Denver and the mountains.
Yes. You'll get a very rural feel there.
It does have a very rural feel. I used to work at the Morrison Inn, famous Mexican food restaurant.
So good.
So good, yes. Margaritas that are, you know, this big and live music. Anyways, great.
Sign us up.
But it has such a rural feel, the town of Morrison. So it's on, we call it the hogback here in Colorado. And it's basically, I'm not a geologist, but it's where the land, like, it's where the mountains started. But there's a lot of really cool things in Morrison, a lot of history in Morrison.
Yes.
There's, and of course, the famous Red Rocks Amphitheatre.
Yes.
What were you saying?
I heard on the news this morning that it is the 6th most Instagrammable spot in the entire United States. So that's kind of cool. Instagrammable, big word. But I can see that. I mean,
it's gorgeous scenery.
Yeah. Concerts.
Famous place for concerts.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And
hiking, working out.
Yes.
I've been there more to work out.
Yeah.
The famous Red Rocks Amphitheatre draws, you know, it's kind of in the little downtown area, it's kind of like a tourist area.
Yes.
Because of Red Rocks. In the summertime, it's a very busy place. There's a ton of unique restaurants. There's no, you know, chain restaurants. There's old, unique restaurants.
Yeah.
Like we were saying, the Morrison Inn, that's been there since like 1978 or something.
So much history. It's cool.
Yeah. It's a really great place. There's a lot of fun bars and, you know, some dive bars like the Holiday Bar and Tony Rigatoni's, the Rooftop, Cafe Prague. There's some more upscale ones. Morrison's kind of, I mean, it's not huge. It's kind of small.
Yeah.
Especially like the suburban part of Morrison. There's only a few neighborhoods that are, you know, suburban. So we just want to tell you guys about some of the awesome neighborhoods in Morrison. Morrison is not very big. There's only a few different neighborhoods outside of, you know, downtown Morrison area. The first one, and we actually have an entire video, another video that dives deep into this, but it's the new builds in, it's called Red Rocks Ranch, and it's like 1,200 new homes, and they're still being built. And it goes anywhere from, you know, smaller single family homes, and they're even building townhomes.
Yes.
To some really large homes.
Definitely.
Yes.
What's great about some of these new builds is you can really customize a lot of it. It is a master plan community, which is great. And a lot of these homes really range from 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and they can go up to 5-bedroom, 4-bath homes.
And they even have some super homes. They're all built by Lennar.
Yes.
The super homes have like 5 or 7 bedrooms.
Right.
And they have the in-law suite. So it's a cool thing that only Lennar does, is they call them their next gen homes.
Yes.
So it's like a full home, but attached to it is like a little apartment.
Yes.
So your mother-in-law or, you know, your adult children.
Yeah.
You guys can all live together in one house, apply for one mortgage, and it's kind of the way people are living these days.
Yeah. My parents live with us. We stuck them in our basement.
So this solves those problems.
Yeah.
And it is the last large new community of that size that's going to be built anywhere in the area, because we're out of land here by the mountains.
Yes.
So Red Rocks Ranch is cool.
It's getting full. Yes. And then the price point around there, you know, you can kind of start, I think base prices were around like the 800,000s.
Well, I think for the townhomes, they're a little less. Maybe around the 6s.
Right.
For the townhomes that they're going to start building. Yeah.
Right.
But then for single family homes, you're looking at 8 and above.
Yes. I think some of those next gen homes I was reading came up to like the 1.1 millions for some of that really large square footage.
Yeah. And they are building a little like business center.
Yes.
So they'll have some more restaurants and shops and things going in there soon in the coming years as well.
Yes. Fitness center, all that kind of thing. Yeah. And then Red Rocks Ranch location, it's about, would you say 15 miles from downtown Denver?
From downtown Denver, yes. Yeah, it's a really actually probably fairly, because you just hop on, it's very close to I-70, which takes you in right to downtown. So great commute to downtown.
Yes.
And I-70 the other way takes you to the mountains.
Correct.
So great commute both ways.
Yep. And then nearest grocery store, kind of mapping it out. We have something called King Soopers here. That's one of our main grocery stores. And you can find a King Soopers from Red Rocks Ranch about 10 to 12 minutes away. Let's talk about our next neighborhood. And I think Willow Springs is a great one.
Yes. So Willow Springs is one of my favorite neighborhoods. It's actually, there's Willow Springs and there's Willowbrook. There's one part's like an older homes that were built in like the 60s, 70s, 80s. And then the newer part is a bunch of gorgeous, large, all custom homes right there on the mountainside. They all have incredible views, and they were built, I guess some were built in the 90s, but up until now. Yeah. And then, they even have Montaigne, which is the brand new part. Luxury. Yes. Gorgeous.
We're looking millions of dollars for these homes. They go up to 7,200 square feet.
Huge, huge, new, beautiful homes. They started Montaigne in 2018, and they just finished last year.
Right.
And all the homes in Montaigne are on at least a half-acre lots.
Right.
Some even up to 3-acre lots.
Yeah.
Which is crazy for a home, built in the last 5 years. You really don't find a lot of that, especially in the Denver metro area. You have to go way further out.
Yes.
So that's what's cool about Montaigne.
Definitely. It has that very luxury feel. Another great point about, Willow Springs is it is a private golf community, essentially. So it sits on a golf course, but you also have the view of the red sandstone.
And there's a great golf course. Yeah. They even have a pool and all the other country club stuff as well. And it's tucked back there behind the hog back.
Right. What comes with your membership, they do fun things like kids camps. They do book clubs for adults. Yeah. They do like snowshoeing too, like in the winter,
really
which is cool.
Great sense of community.
Yes.
But they have the most unique homes back there.
They do.
It's truly like very unique on all unique lots. Yeah. With these red rock formations. Yes. That you would see like at Red Rocks Park. Right. But you can own them in your own backyard.
Price range, you really are looking, I did a little bit of research and I did find, one home built in the 1970s and it did sell for a little over $700,000, but that was in March.
Full gut
job. It was very dated inside. Most homes in that area, you're looking easily over $1 million.
You're right next to the mountains, but you're still so close to Denver and like all the amenities.
Yes.
So it's really the best of both worlds, and that's why
it is.
Home prices are
definitely
what they are.
And Willow Springs does have, a homeowners association. It will vary as in what part of the neighborhood you live in. There are different ones. Some range from like $35 and it's just snow removal versus you can get a newer home in the 2000s and your HOA is looking more towards $335 a year and then it covers more. So it really depends.
And the last neighborhood we want to talk about that's in Morrison, it's called the Homestead, and it's actually up 285, about probably 10 minutes from C470 in the mountains. And it's actually almost closer to Conifer.
Yes.
Than it is Morrison, but the address is all the homes there are. It's a Morrison address. This is the neighborhood that the HGTV Dream Home was in last year.
That's right.
Yeah. So gorgeous custom homes. Again, there's some smaller homes in there. You could probably still get homes for $700, but then there's also a lot of truly custom homes built brand new.
Yes.
Custom builders are going in there and building spec homes. Yeah. With the modern look to them.
Right.
And also the mountain contemporary look are still in there, and they're all really, top-notch homes. But you're truly in the mountains.
Yes,
you are. Our Conifer videos, you're sitting at a higher elevation.
You are.
But it's all Jefferson County schools, and like I said, it's Morrison, and it really is. People have this misconception that it's so far away, but it's really not. Like, it is so close.
It's so quick.
Still, yeah, you can still make it to Denver probably from the homestead, from any home in the homestead. You can still make it to Denver in 30 minutes.
Yes. Yes. Closest grocery store, again, going to be under 15 minutes. It's not.
Yeah, it's
you
barely
feel
10 minutes.
Right.
Too,
you feel in the mountains. It's not as far as it's probably seeming in your mind.
And I think that they're actually still building custom homes, a few custom homes in there. And I think there's even probably still some plots for sale if you wanted to do your own build.
Yeah, get a little adventurous. I like it. And okay, so then to segue in, we want to talk about some parks that are in Morrison. We've got some beautiful open spaces.
Reason that it's so awesome in Morrison, there's actually 3 Jefferson County open space parks. They're all really large.
Huge.
Mount Falcon is over 2,000 acres and has over 12 miles of trails.
Correct.
This is a really famous one. There's like some ruins of, I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Walker, and he built this like castle dream house.
Yeah.
And then it burned down, unfortunately.
Right.
But the ruins from
Still
it
there.
are still there, which is a really cool thing you can hike up and see.
Right. And then when you do the hike, it's about 2,000 feet in elevation that you gain as you go.
If you park from the lower parking lot, there's 2 parking lots. So
that's kind of cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good workout.
It is a good workout.
Love it.
That heart rate going.
And then there's Matthew Winter's Park, which is all right behind the Hogback as well. It is also, it's like 2,500 acres and has 13 miles of trails.
Right.
All these are for mountain biking, hiking,
Right.
Horseback riding, unicycling. I say that because there's actually a man that rides unicycling.
I have seen like one in Highlands
It's
Ranch,
really
and I'm like,
wild.
I would fall.
Unicycling on these hiking trails, it's crazy. But and all these parks are right there in your backyard. I mean, from
Very
any
close.
of these neighborhoods that we've talked about, these parks are within 10 to 15 minutes from your front door. So that's why, it's such a premium to live there.
Absolutely. And then last park was Lair the Bear.
Oh yes, and Lair the Bear is also up there, partway to Evergreen, but a quick drive from Morrison.
Yeah.
And it also has a castle.
It does.
A hidden castle.
It does.
Into it.
I've been meaning to take my kids to it because it's a very friendly walk.
Yes.
Kids can do it easily.
It's almost flat. You can walk along the river.
Yes.
And then they just put in a new mountain biking trail, only for mountain bikers. So please pay attention. If you're not on a bike, they'll get mad at you.
They do get very mad at you out here on their mountain bikes.
Yes.
FYI.
But this new trail is everything that all the mountain bikers are talking about along the Front Range.
Yes.
So, Lair the Bear, great place to go.
So thank you guys so much for joining us today. Just a reminder, we are licensed real estate agents in the state of Colorado. If you have any real estate needs, please feel free to reach out to us at our number or email listed below. And we would love if you hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you guys joining us. We put out these videos twice a week, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye.